Hi guys, and welcome to my craft table. Now that my porch has all of its holiday decor removed, and it is way too early to start putting out the spring decorations, my poor porch looks very sad, very bland. I had to come up with something for the long winter days that we have before Easter. I know not many people are going to see my front porch. The postmen, maybe. But if they do, I want them to be able to smile, to see something that'll make them smile. I just absolutely adore making people smile. Anyway, for me, the biggest smiles about winter are snowflakes, fresh snow, and of course everybody's favorite, the snowman. So this year I'm going to adorn my front porch with snowmen. Snowmen of all shapes, sizes, and types. Wood ones, glass ones, lighted ones, glittered ones, painted ones. I'm going to make a bunch of cute and rustic snowmen that would never melt, except maybe somebody's heart. So, anyway, let's get to work. Our first project is going to be the Lighted Snowman Globe. So, what do you need? Well, of course, your globe. I got this at the Dollar Tree. They're there all year long. You will have no problem finding them. They have these. And I think it's a 4-inch, yeah. And then you're going to need a flower pot. And this is a 3.5-inch flower pot. And then you need the little drip tray to go with it. And I think this is about 4 inches across, like that. But basically you need something. This is going to be the snowman's hat. So basically you need something that will fit over. Now this, if you look at this, is basically how you make the, what do you call it? The gumball machines. But I am going to be using it as a snowman. And he's not going to hold candy because he is going to be outside. And I don't want any furry critters getting a hold of candy. Plus, with the weather the way it's been, candy sweats, melts, and freezes, so no candy. These are the three main. You will need, if this is optional, there are several options for it. Something for the top. This is going to be his hat, so you can use I'm using a little, I think it's 1.5-inch styrofoam ball, or you can use a large puff ball, a wooden drawer pull, or whatever you have laying around. You know, like I try to use stuff that I've got. Don't run out and buy it. You're going to need 3 little buttons of your choice. I have 3 little black buttons. They are not matching buttons, but they're 3 little black buttons. And something for the scarf. I have this piece of cloth that I've folded up to make the scarf. And let's see. And of course, you're going to need your paint. I'm using the chalk paint as usual, the Waverly chalk, all of it. I've got white, I've got the black, which is called ink. I've got a blue here, which is called agave, which is a color I've never heard of, but it's kind of a bluish green. I wanted a light blue, and oops, And of course the orange for his nose, because I'm going to be painting all of this. Okay, you're going to need I'm using the sponges for my painting because I like to daub. You're going to need some Mod Podge. I'm trying to say it right. Mod Podge. That is to put glitter on my little styrofoam ball, of course, and the glitter still in its cage, but I'm using the white glitter. And let's see, oh, of course you're going to need your lights. I have these. I've had them for quite a long time. They're little snowflake lights, and I'm going to be putting them in his head, and I thought the snowflakes just kind of fit. Snowman, snowflakes, yeah, you know what I mean. And you might need an assortment, a small paintbrushes. This is little tiny because I'm going to be doing his face. I have some markers and some gel pens, Sharpie pens, whatever you happen to have laying around. And of course, after everything is on and painted, after everything's painted, you're going to want to put some kind of a cover on it, a clear spray cover, so it's not all flaking off in your hand, or the glitter especially is not spreading all over you and your house, which it's going to anyway. So, but put that on, it'll slow it down a bit, and I think that's it. So let's get to work. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint, and I'm going to give everything here, including the bowl, the dish, and the flower pot, a coat of white paint. On the glass, I am going to do just a thin coat of daubing of the white. It'll be it'll be covered but still see-through, so pretty transparent. The rest of it, I'm going to do at least 2 coats on the pot, and 2 coats on this, and I'm going to paint it, let it dry, and then I will come back. I don't want you to have to sit through me painting. So after I get this all painted, all of these painted and they're dried, and we'll move on to the next step. So don't go away. Okay, now I have these all painted up. I painted the top with the blue mixed with some white. I wanted it blue, and I painted the bottom rim the light blue also. So I've got these all painted. This one I only did 1 layer because I wanted it mostly transparent. So this is done for a minute. Now we get to play with some glitter, and I will get the glitter, and I need my little snowball here. And I'm going to stick, I have half of a skewer. It's a wooden skewer that I got from Dollar Tree in a big bag full. And I'm going to poke it right through here. Not all the way through, just enough to hold it. Kind of make a lollipop out of it. And I'm going to get my Mod Podge so I can get some glitter going. And the first thing I'm going to do is move this stuff out of the way, because I'm going to do my snowball first. And it's really easy. all nice and covered. And you know how you always get these odd pieces of styrofoam and you never know what to do with them? Well, now you do. I got this piece a year or so ago, and I'm going to poke that lollipop stick, whatever, right down in there, and I'm going to let that sit and dry. See? Just like that. Alright, now we move on to the rest. Now we got sparkles, and we're going to set these aside and let them dry, and it's going to take I'm going to let them dry for a good half hour. So I will be back when these are all dry and we'll start putting this together. Alright, everything is all sprayed down. I put the clear coating on it to hold the glitter down so I can actually use it without covering everything in glitter. So right now I'm going to work on the face because this also should be clear coated, but I want to put the face on first. So this is going to be the easy part, basically. I am going to use a marker, and I'm going to do my eyes and the mouth. And I'm one of those that basically doesn't know what she's doing until after it's done. So let's put a face on this little guy. There's my little face. Now I'm going to take him out and put the sealer on it so he doesn't get all smudged, and I'll be back. Okay, now we have everything painted. I've got the face on my snowman. I've got the glitter and the paint on his body, the glitter and the paint on his hat. Now we start putting them together. And what I'm going to do, because he sits outside, I'm going to use E6000 for the middle part here, but I'm also going to use hot glue because E6000 takes quite a while to dry. You want to let it sit still for at least 12 to 24 hours. But it will hold it permanently, and it's good for glass and smooth surfaces. So I'm going to put the E6000 on first. I'm going to put it on the top here, around the edge. Okay. And I'm going to take this and I am going to set it and wiggle it so it kind of smooths it out. And then I'm going to pick it back up and I'm going to add some daubs of hot glue. Just to hold it long enough where I can finish it up. And that way he's all nice and centered. And now I can actually work on him without fear of pushing him sideways, cockeyed, knocking the head off, that type of thing. So we have the head on. The hat, I'm going to use some hot glue and put the little ball on, and I'm going to put some hot glue right in the middle. And set that there and hold it. Just like that. And almost done. And now my scarf. And I know this piece is too long, so I am going to, basically this is the middle. You can see where it's been folded. I'm going to, on the back here, right on the cloth, I'm going to put a bead of hot glue. And I'm going to stick it to the back and hold it. Now I'm going to bring it forward and tie it like a scarf would. Just basically one little flip over like that. Tighten it up. And again, I'm going to use the hot glue right down through here, put a bead so it holds it down. And like I said, it's quite a bit. Actually, it's quite a bit. I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to trim this up so it hangs more like a scarf than a very long piece of cloth. Like that. And because it wants to sag down, I am going to put some glue on the bottom and press it right up against the flower pot and hold that. There. Now I'm going to take the ends, and this is everything that I'm doing now is optional. You don't have to have a scarf. You could use a ribbon, twine, but I'm just going to cut little tassels. I think that's what they would be called, maybe the frilly ends of a scarf. Like that. Puff them up a bit. And now on this side, same thing. There we go. And I'm going to put right in the middle, I found this little snowflake. It fell off of a Christmas card, I think. I'm going to put a dab of glue right there. I'm going to sit right in the middle of his scarf. Set that there. Hold it for a minute. And now I'm going to grab my lights and make sure that they work. Just like that. And I'm going to, these are the wire lights, so it should be good. I'm going to put them right down inside there. Turn that over. Actually, I think that would it fit inside? Oh, look at that. It would actually fit inside. And put the lid on. And guess what I've got? I have my first snowman decor item for my front porch. And there you go. Now let's turn off a couple of lights and see if he glows well. Believe it or not, you can't see it still, but he is glowing. And I'll make sure to show a picture of him glowing. So I hope you enjoyed and I hope I didn't make it look too complicated, but honestly it's so easy. You have 3 main pieces and the rest is basically your imagination. And I let mine go a little crazy this time. So I hope you had a good time, and I really hope to see you soon. So you have a good day now. Bye bye.